Hello, my name is Jenna Day, and I am the undergraduate coordinator of the School of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology program in the College of Health Professions. Thank you for your interest in our university, our college, and especially our school. I am a speech language pathologist, and I am an Akron graduate myself. I loved our undergraduate and even graduate program so much that I decided to come back to our school as part of the faculty. I think that speaks volumes about our program. I'm excited to have you join me today, even if it is virtually. Let's get started so that you can learn a little bit more about us and what we have to offer as you begin your college career. The School of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology offers an undergraduate or pre-professional and graduate program of academic and clinical training. The undergraduate curriculum provides a broad background in normal speech, hearing, and language development, and even an introduction to the specific communication disorders and their management. The pre-professional undergraduate program prepares students to pursue a master's degree, which is 2 additional years of school beyond the bachelor's. This is required for employment and licensure as a speech-language pathologist in the state of Ohio. The doctoral degree, or the AUD, is required for licensure as an audiologist. This is 4 years additional schooling beyond the bachelor's degree. I'm sure at this point you probably know some basic information about SLPs or audiologists. Sometimes students enter our program thinking that they want to pursue a career in one discipline because they do not know very much about the other. Just to give you a brief overview, audiology is the science of hearing, balance, and related disorders. Audiologists are hearing care specialists for evaluation and treatment of individuals with hearing and balance disorders. Scope of practice includes conducting hearing assessments, selecting and fitting hearing aids or assistive listening devices, programming cochlear implants, testing balance, and counseling regarding hearing loss. Audiology is listed among the fastest growing occupations by the United States Department of Labor. Speech-language pathologists work with children and adults with language, voice, fluency, speech sound, cognitive, and swallowing disorders. They provide assessment and treatment for these disorders, as well as working in prevention of them. Speech-language pathologists also prescribe assistive technology for speaking, reading, and writing. Speech-language pathology is also listed among the fastest-growing occupations by the United States Department of Labor. Typical work setting for speech-language pathologists and audiologists include schools, hospitals, clinics, private practice, physician's office, industry, and universities. Audiologists and SLPs frequently work with other healthcare providers such as doctors, educators, nurses, and each other. With an undergraduate degree in speech-language pathology and audiology, some students may even choose to enter sales or case management in various health-related businesses. On a personal level, either career is rewarding and is just right for an individual who has a desire to help others. I never regret choosing the career path that I did, and I'm sure an audiologist feels the same way. Once you decided that you're interested in pursuing a career in speech-language pathology and audiology, you probably began to wonder what an undergraduate degree in that field would look like. Our program consists of 2 major options: a Bachelor of Arts degree, which has a foreign language requirement, and a Bachelor of Arts tag degree for a non-foreign language option. I will discuss more of these differences in the next few slides. Coursework for either degree focuses on knowledge of the sciences, biology, physical science, and social science, mathematics or statistics, and basic human communication and swallowing processes. Coursework in human anatomy and physiology, physics or chemistry, psychology or sociology, and statistics are required to fulfill the American Speech-Language Hearing Association standards. If you wish to pursue a career as an SLP, these types of courses are required to get accepted into graduate school. Our undergraduate program consists of 120 credits. 48 to 51 of those credits fulfill general education and those American Hearing Association requirements. If you decide on a Bachelor of Arts degree, then you will complete 14 credits of a foreign language. And if you decide on the tag degree, then you will take 13 credits of coursework within the College of Health Professions. Our core speech-language pathology and audiology courses consist of 46 credits, and then there are about 9 to 13 credits left for electives. Alumni students have always commented on the variety of professors and teaching styles within our program. We pride ourselves on this and that we provide options for online and hybrid coursework within our core courses. Students who qualify academically may also take the elective course Observation and Clinical Techniques. This course includes opportunities for students to obtain a minimum of 25 hours of supervised observation, as required for graduate study by the American Speech Language Hearing Association. Not a requirement, but students are advised to select certificate programs and minors that apply to the fields of audiology or speech-language pathology. Your academic advisor can assist you in making these decisions once you are admitted into the program. To be admitted into the program, undergraduate students can transfer after completing their spring semester of the freshman year. After that semester, students would have taken the following required courses: Stats for Everyday Life or Basic Statistics, Human Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2, Intro to Psychology, and Intro to Disorders of Communication. Intro to Disorders of Communication is the very first core class in our major, where students begin to learn the basics of our speech-language pathology and audiology. This course is taken during the fall of your very first semester. Students who take these courses and have a 3.0 GPA average will then be admitted into the major. Students can then decide whether they would like to pursue the BA or the BAT tag degree choice. The Bachelor of Arts or BA degree requires 14 credits of a foreign language. Students can either take Spanish, French, German, Italian, or American Sign Language. If a student decides to take American Sign Language courses, then they will be enrolled in American Sign Language 1 through 4 and a course called Survey of Deaf Culture in America. The major also offers a degree option without the foreign language requirement, which is the Bachelor of Arts in Speech Language Pathology and Audiology, or the BAT. Instead of the student completing 13 credits of coursework for a foreign language, the student will complete coursework in the schools within the College of Health Professions. Recommended areas include nutrition and dietetics, nursing, social work, applied science and technology, psychology or sociology. Approximately 66 to 75% of our students do graduate with the BAT. However, either the BAT or BA option is acceptable for graduate school. Our department is excited to announce the start of our Accelerated Degree Pathway program. This is a bridge program between our undergraduate and graduate speech-language pathology degrees. Once admitted into the speech-language pathology and audiology major, all eligible junior-level students are encouraged to apply for our program. Admitted undergraduate students can complete up to 9 credit hours of graduate coursework at the undergraduate level. In addition, admitted students receive provisional admissions into our graduate program pending satisfactory fulfillment of their undergraduate degree and graduate program admissions requirements. The advantages to the accelerated program include the ability to complete graduate classes while fulfilling undergraduate degree requirements. This allows for flexibility at the graduate level for enrollment in additional clinical experiences or for acceptance in one of our offered graduate level concentrations. Students can start fulfilling graduate school requirements sooner and can have the opportunity to enroll in undergraduate clinic and gain hands-on experiences before entering graduate school. Students can also save tuition costs by completing up to 9 graduate credit hours at the undergraduate price. These same graduate credits can be applied to their graduate degree at the University of Akron. More information about this opportunity, including admissions requirements and criteria, can be found at our website. A highlight of our school is our Audiology and Speech Center. Our center is located right in the Polsky building on campus. We provide a full range of clinical speech, language, and hearing services for children and adults in the greater Akron-Canton area, the university community, and across Northeast Ohio. The center is the main training facility of the School of Speech-Language Pathology and Audiology. Audiology and speech-language clinical services are provided by graduate students, and are supervised by Ohio licensed and ASHA certified speech-language pathologists and audiologists. The mission of our center is to provide education and training for undergraduate and graduate students enrolled in the clinical program, and to also provide diagnostic, management, and treatment services to our clients. As an undergraduate student, you will have the opportunity to observe sessions in the Audiology and Speech Center during your core coursework. Depending on your coursework, students can focus on clients with speech, language, cognitive deficits, or clients with hearing impairments, and clients in our hearing aid dispensary. We have received positive feedback from our current undergraduate students about the undergraduate observation opportunities that we have put into place. In addition, students who are admitted into our accelerated degree program can also enroll in graduate clinic. These opportunities allow our undergrads to feel better connected to the program and to be immersed in our profession from day one. The National Student Speech-Language Hearing Association is a student organization for undergraduate and graduate students who are studying communication sciences and disorders. Akron's NISLA chapter is a great way to get involved in the community and meet other students in our major. Members of NISLA get involved in the community by volunteering at local food and animal shelters, organizing clothing drives, and adopting a classroom around the holidays for Akron Public Schools. Members also participate in professional and graduate fairs to learn more about our field. Information about the new NISLA year is presented during the Intro to Disorders of Communications course taken the fall of your first semester. We hope that you consider joining this pre-professional organization. The School of Speech-Language Pathology and Audiology also offers a master's and doctorate programs to lead our students closer to becoming SLPs or audiologists. The Masters of Art program in Speech-Language Pathology is designed to lead the professional licensure by the State of Ohio Board of Speech-Language Pathology and Audiology in the Ohio Department of Education. The program meets all requirements for accreditation by the Council of Academic Accreditation of the American Speech-Language Hearing Association. As for audiology, the University of Akron and Kent State University, in affiliation with the Cleveland Clinic Foundation, have united to provide a professional Doctorate of Audiology degree program. This program merges the strong assets of two university programs that focus on the scientific and clinical basis of audiology with the Cleveland Clinic section of audiology. This degree program provides students with exposure to diagnostic and rehabilitative audiology while providing world-class education in audiology. Now that we have reviewed our program requirements and some additional information about what sets our program apart from others in the area, I want to mention a few frequently asked questions from future undergraduate students. These questions may be details that you're wondering, but maybe I have not addressed yet. Or they're questions that maybe you haven't even thought of, but the answers will hopefully give you some additional information about our program. Let's start off with the question, my ACT or SAT scores or my high school GPA are a little low. Can I still major in speech-language pathology and audiology? The answer is definitely yes. However, keep in mind that studying is very important beginning your freshman classes. The American Speech-Language Pathology Hearing Association, or ASHA standards, require coursework in human anatomy and psychology, physiology, physics, and statistics. These classes are taken freshman year. Success in these basic science and math courses are an indication of success in the major. Another question that comes up is about our accreditation of our undergraduate program. The Master of Arts program in Speech-Language Pathology and the Doctor of Audiology program at the University of Akron meet all requirements for accreditation by the Council on Academic Accreditation of the American Speech-Language Hearing Association. ASHA does not provide accreditation for undergraduate programs. However, the mission of our undergraduate program is to adequately prepare students to apply to graduate school in speech-language pathology or audiology. Sometimes students ask if our program arranges internship opportunities. Students in speech-language pathology and audiology do not need to complete internships at the undergraduate level. As a graduate student at the University of Akron in speech-language pathology, you will complete 2 externships, one in the educational setting and one in a medical setting. As a doctoral student at the University of Akron, you will complete a preceptorship the final year of your AUD program. Another question: does the School of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology have scholarships for undergraduate students? We have a few small scholarships available to seniors within the major. If you are a high school student, please consider applying to the University of Akron Honors College. This is a separate application and interview process. Additional scholarships and housing awards are available through the Honors College. More information can be found at the links that I have posted on this slide. A final frequently asked question is whether the School of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology gives preference to the University of Akron students in graduate admissions. We do not give preference to students from the University of Akron in graduate admissions. Admissions to graduate school is very competitive. Presently, the University of Akron School of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology accepts around 30 students into the SLP graduate program. We accept 20 students each year into the AUD program. However, this number is subject to change as policies are reviewed and revised. Factors considered in graduate admissions to the University of Akron include overall GPA, in-field GPA, GRE scores, written statement of purpose, service within the field, and interview skills. Please see the audiology or speech-language pathology websites for the most current graduate admissions information. If you would like to see more about our program and hear testimonials from past students, please watch our video at the link on this slide. If you have not done so yet, you can also visit our school's website for any additional information. I hope that you find the rest of your virtual visit day informational, and we look forward to working with you to achieve your goals and dreams. Please contact me, Jenna Day, at jday@uakron.edu or 330-972-6163 with any additional questions about our undergraduate program. We hope to see you soon. Go Zips!